Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we are going to be breaking down everything there is to do this weekend and everything that is actually worth doing this weekend. Because there is a little bit less content, obviously, this weekend than there was last. Quite simply just because last weekend was the first week of the new season. This weekend is going to have less accompanying it, but there is still a good amount of stuff to do and a good amount of stuff to break down. So before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 25,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, tons of consistent daily MyTEAM content. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's hop right into it and let's discuss. So, as always, gambling content has dropped on a Friday. AFTERSHOCK packs that also include a whole GOAT Shaquille O'Neal drop. In my opinion, as always, number one, not worth spending any money on. Let's preface with that. Nothing that you should do this weekend involves spending money on this game. But like I did, you might potentially open up a few packs with MT. And I got super lucky. Go watch my pack opening. I am one of the luckiest men alive over the past few weeks with these 10 boxes that I've been opening each week. But literally, I open one 10 box with MT each week, and my pack odds have been so good. But doing just that, I spend no other MT on packs or anything like that at all. It is literally one 10 box a week for a video, and that is it. As a whole, I mean, this is a drop where, number one, there's good buyable cards. That's the number one priority, is that Dorian Finney-Smith is really good. Nick Batum is super solid. Mo Bamba especially is incredible. He is a must-have. Batum and Finney-Smith will help out some squads. Mo Bamba is an absolute must-have without a shadow of a doubt, no matter realistically pretty close to how good your team is. Unless you literally have the best team in the game, I think Mo Bamba is a must-have. And also, this weekend's AFTERSHOCK Plus pack, I think, is actually arguably a little bit more worth locking in, quite simply because 2 of the 4 rewards are phenomenal. Now, 2 of the 4 rewards are not as good. Obviously, I think Draymond, because his release is not great, and De'Aaron Fox, because he's small, are not elite level Dark Matter rewards, but Ron Artest and Michael Beasley are 2 of the better cards in the entire game right now. So I think if you get either of those guys, that's phenomenal. And honestly, like I've said, MT is basically useless. The only things you can do with MT are 1, open packs, or 2, lock in the set each week. That's really all there is to do with MT. So again, at the end of the day, my personal recommendation would be to spend your MT targeting locking in the set. If you want to open up a few packs, you can consider doing that, and if you get lucky like me, that's awesome. If not, that's what happens. That's the risk of opening up packs, and that's what's going to happen. So try not to open up too much MT to where it handicaps your account and you can't do anything else, which is why I try not to do that. But also, I'm a YouTuber at the end of the day, so I'm also opening up packs each week just so I can get an extra video there, because that's a good video to open up a 10 bucks with MT. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. That's a good video, right? Like, I don't think I'm going to recommend that everybody does that, because not everybody, that's not your best value, generally speaking. And I think this is probably your best value, is targeting locking in this set with MT each week. This should be generally, I think, the number one priority on a weekend to weekend basis. I obviously will have, I'm going to drop a video on this Trae Young triple threat thing here in just a little bit. So I'm not really going to talk about that in this video, but there is a Dark Matter Trae Young that is available this weekend that dropped as the Motor Ord and triple threat offline, but this is so ridiculous that I'm going to address it in its own video. I just think it's so stupid that this is actually the reward. Trae Young should never be a reward at this point in the year for anything. Like, this is not rewarding. I don't get it, but whatever. Anyways, besides that, there is obviously some other stuff they dropped this weekend. You can get a free AFTERSHOCK Deluxe pack, which is a guaranteed Galaxy Opal or higher player. To get this AFTERSHOCK Deluxe pack, you have to complete 7 challenges. Those 7 agendas are 15 blocks with Magic players over multiple games. This will be easiest to complete in offline, whatever offline mode you prefer. Probably triple threat offline would be the fastest or easiest, or one of the 3v3 spotlight challenges using tall Magic players. I don't know who the tallest best Magic players you have are, but just use the best shot blocking ones you have. Even like Apollo Banchero, if you have him from the Pro Pass or something, is a good option if you don't have anybody else. Lakers win is winning a game using 5 Amethyst or higher Lakers players. This should be really, really easy. I mean, just even off of based all the free reward cards this year, I would think most people will have 5 Amethyst or higher Laker players, so that shouldn't be too hard. Make 50 dunks over triple threat offline games. Might as well just do the blocks in offline as well then, if you have to do triple threat offline dunks. Excuse me. So it might be worth, honestly, just pairing those together and getting those dunks done while you're also trying to get blocks with Magic players. Multiplayer fast break points is easy. It's just going to add up as you continue to play online. Unfortunately, you have to play a bit online to do it, but just try to leak out in transition and throw the ball up the court to get fast break points, and you can off of your opponent's misses. 61 points in the center in the game is going to be the Shaq's career high points challenge. You need to complete this for this, but you also need to complete this for the skill challenge, I guess, which is this GOAT series challenge if you want to get this Opal Shaq. Now, free Opal Shaq is terrible, just like free Opal Larry Bird was, but if you complete all 6 of these, the eventual reward, or maybe there's going to be 7, but the eventual reward is going to be Dark Matter Phil Jackson, a coach card. But to be fair, I don't know how worth it that is at this point in the year when you already consider that basically every card is pretty much already 99 stats across the board. So you do have to complete that same 61 points for both of them, though. So I would definitely do those 2 agendas together if you're going to do that. 4-pointers is just 20. 4-pointers are multiple clutch offline or clutch online games. I think clutch offline 4-pointers are super duper easy to make, especially in the lower tiers. If you are in the lower difficulties in clutch offline, it is really, really easy to smack a bunch of 4-pointers per game. Can get this done in just a couple of clutch offline games. If you are in higher tiers, it's going to be a little bit hard. It's going to be a little more time consuming. It's definitely more time consuming online. So I would recommend doing it offline and if possible in the lower tiers. But if you're in the higher tiers, I still don't think 4-pointers are all that hard, and most people probably aren't super high in clutch offline anyway this early in the season. Now, the final agenda is obviously just completing your AFTERSHOCK Spotlight challenges. As per always, every week you got to complete the Spotlight challenges as part of the Deluxe Pack agenda, and this week's Spotlights look like they will reward you with, let's go find the Spotlights this week. They will be rewarding you with a AFTERSHOCK pack, a base pack, and then a base pack and just a regular unsellable pack. So in general, your standard rewards, nothing particularly special. A Playmaker Deluxe pack and a diamond shoe with gold shoe boost, like nothing particularly special from those Spotlights. Salary cap is still available. If you want to get Jamal Mashburn and still be able to get Josh Smith later this season, you have 1 more week to do that, so make sure you do that. I did drop a salary cap video last week at the best salary cap lineup, which I haven't exactly updated, and also the team is I would definitely change slightly because of the salaries changing, but I will drop an updated salary cap lineup video next week. That's something I'm not going to drop this weekend. I'll drop that next week with the new round of salary cap. And as a whole, that is, I believe, basically going to be it for right now. I think Is there anything else that you could really do this weekend? I guess you can get your unlimited ring as per always to get a promo pack if you're looking for promo packs. That is definitely one thing you can do. This seasonal agenda might actually be worth completing this WNBA highlight. There's going to be another WNBA highlight that drops tomorrow as well to replace this one. So as y'all see this, it's going to expire Saturday morning. So if you want to complete this, this is the last time to do this for the Season 6 Super Pack, which is a guaranteed pink diamond or higher. So it might be worth completing this. Like I just literally did one more triple-double for a half badge option pack and the Super Pack. So I should definitely get this done today. And then there's going to be another one that drops tomorrow on Saturday for another pink diamond coach, another half badge, another Super Pack. So there should be some decent rewards there. Outside of that, I mean, this expires in 10 days, so I don't expect a new deluxe pack set or anything like that. Maybe we get a locker code this weekend. We've gotten locker codes the last couple weekends, but we'll see. I don't know anything about that as of yet, and I think that's about it, man. I mean, it's just, there's not a ton of other new stuff that unfortunately has dropped this weekend, and hopefully we get some more good content this week. We got solid midweek content last week. Hopefully it continues to be pretty good. And yeah, that is going to do it for today's video. So I hope y'all did enjoy. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon. I appreciate y'all. Peace.